Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. APC sends Save Our Soul message to Buhari. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. I want to say thank you for your continuous support. We really appreciate you. My people, what is going on in this country is so alarming that we cannot believe it. PDP has sent, APC, I beg your pardon, has sent a message to Buhari. Buhari is supposed to be the leader of APC. But with all that has been going on in the country, Buhari has not said a single word into whatever is going on in the country. He has just been quiet and has not said anything in particular. It feels like we have no president in the country. That's the way it feels because Buhari does not even raise a finger. In fact, we know that it's no longer in news. The Kaaba are the ones in charge of Nigeria. But at least let us know that there is a president in this country. Apparently, we don't feel that way at all. We don't even know if there is a president in the country. Why? Because of the effect of no president that we feel in the country. We don't feel that there is anyone who is there to give the country direction. Anyway, LPC have sent Save Our Soul message to Buhari. Let's get to the news and get all the details. President Muhammadu Buhari has been asked to share his target on aloofness from the crisis rocking the All Progressive Congress by calling an emergency meeting of the National Executive Committee. Making the call on Saturday was Yinka Nebina, the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the party. Nebina urged Buhari to call for the emergency meeting to address leadership crisis. This guy, you have just spoken well. Do you think there is a president in the country? Anyway, let's continue the news. The party National Working Committee has been divided into factions, each claiming leadership of the party. The crisis followed the appeal court ruling affirming the suspension of Mr. Adams Ushomole as the party national chairman. The immediate suspension was made by the High Court in Abuja on March 14th. Nebina urged the president to converge NEC emergency meeting to deliberate on consolidating the APC control of Edo and Ondo ahead of the forthcoming governorship election in the state. At least 4 people are laying claim to the leadership of the APC following the court order suspension of Comrade Adams Oshomole. All manner of court cases and orders are flying around, contesting party decision and National Working Committee position. Factions are reflecting that there is no leadership in APC, and this is fast becoming deteriorating to the extent that APC is now a stroke and a subject of laughter in the country. The APC is clearly a subject of laughter, I can tell you. The court case and order over the national leadership of the party has put the party into standstill and is legally threatened to forthcoming election in Edo and Ondo State. President Muhammadu Buhari is the leader of the party and has become imperative for him to converge an immediate emergency meeting of the National Working Committee. This is to find solution to the crisis and chart a way forward. The several court cases and others that have been happening and lingering on in the party has turned APC into a laughing stock. Look at the case of Edo State. Nothing. There was nobody to give a clear cut of leadership. I can tell you, if care is not taken in the forthcoming election, we might lose Edo State. President Muhammadu, as the leader, it has become imperative for you to call an emergency meeting. You must save the soul of APC. Otherwise, we don't see the future of this party. Wow. Strong words from the publicity secretary of the party. it's very sad that you have to make this call for the president of the country to be able to, for him, you're making a call for him to come and give clear cut direction to the leadership of his own party. Well, I'll tell you something. Publicity Secretary Buhari does not care about APC. If you have not heard, please take it from me. Buhari does not care. Let's analyze Buhari completely, totally, and for you to see that, for you to have my view in this, you understand my position, my view in this matter. First of all, just right during the week, we heard of gunshots in the Aso Villa. We heard of things that happened in the Aso Villa. Have you heard Buhari himself said a word? No. A man has a wife. The wife is being oppressed. Her position is being taken away. And yet, the president of the country, if the man is still alive, well and so living, has not said a single word, has not addressed the issue of the country. Who did we hear? We heard Garuba Shehu saying that Buhari is well, he's doing fine. What about the wife? What about the wife of the president? A man that cannot lead his home, that cannot speak into the affairs of his home, cannot speak into APC. He can't. How much more lead a whole country like Nigeria? I don't know why up until now, nothing solid has been done in the country to make sure that there is a clear-cut leadership. In 2015, Buhari went all over the country, if not all, I want to say almost all the states in Nigeria, campaigning, asking for votes to become the president of the country. Guess what? Because they came on the bank that they spotted all the loopholes that APC had. Nigerians believed them, stood behind them, and what gave them their election. Nigerians went ahead and supported Buhari's APC, a new party that has just come. You know the funniest thing? When you have a new baby, you don't know anything about that child. You don't know who the child will be until the forthcoming years begin to unfold. Then you begin to see clearly what kind of child you've had. At the initial stage, everybody is quite happy. Oh, it's a new baby, the joy of welcoming a new baby. Nobody pays attention to what should be the most important thing, looking at how the baby is growing, who the baby is turning out to be, the values that you begin to instill. APC was not that party for Nigerians to trust. Why? They came on the bank of leadership, giving us that they were going to do this, do that, do this. Nigerians believed in them so much so that we all went queue up right behind them and gave them our support and our vote. They came up and they emerged. They came on so many promises, and Nigerians, we all believed them. We all said, wow, this is the party for the next level. We queue up right behind them. We voted them in. We have not even voted them in up to 2 years that Buhari started releasing the bomb chair. Went abroad and told the other nations of the world that Nigerians youths are lazy. They don't want to work. They just sit down and they say that their country has oil, and as so they are not, and as such they are not going to work. This was really a blow to the Nigerian people who have stood right behind Buhari and his administration and has voted them in. Well, that is what you are saying. You are now calling on Buhari to give APC a direction. I want to tell you from the start, I don't think APC as a party can give Nigeria that sort of direction and leadership that you are craving for. But APC, as we can see, is not a party to be trusted. APC is not a party for the future because of the continuous failure that they have continued to fail Nigerians. They have not supported Nigeria. They have not led the country like they should, like they promised they were going to do. Nigerians are crying and I can't wait for 2023 if that is when God says we will have a new president. My brother, my sister, Nigeria is today what it is because of the sort and the elements of leadership that we have gotten in this country. If we have better leadership, you will see the country being steered in the right direction. I don't know what your thoughts are regarding this matter, but I can tell you for sure that Buhari, in my opinion, has failed Nigerians. He has not led as an exemplary leader. Look at APC. APC falling apart, and the president of the country cannot say a word, yet he's the leader of the party. Anyway, APC, put your hearts together, get yourself together, and they're advising you to come together in respect to Edo and Ondo elections. What do you think, my people? Don't forget to like us, to share, to subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Want to say God bless you. Bye for now.